I know what you might be thinking, but please just hear me out on this one. Please, it's not going to be what you think, I promise. So this week, Jake Paul decided to not like cyberbullying, and in order to show that the Jake Paul brand doesn't support cyberbullying, he decided to make a video and confront the big bad Cody Co. and try to cancel him, I guess. So Jacoby, you want to stop people from cyberbullying, but you want to enforce the NDAs you made to girls that got drugged at your house party sign at the front door. That checks out. Now if you don't know who Cody Co is, he's an American bloke, YouTuber dude, yeah, who just takes the piss out of videos he finds online, basically. And being the big evil commentary channel Cody is, he's obviously made a couple videos about Jake, and I guess Jake just saw them recently and decided he didn't like Cody. So Jake's video starts off, and it's really confusing, actually.
There's a douchebag named Cody Co, and we are about to f his life up. Is that a good intro?
Like, starting an anti-bullying video by calling someone a douchebag is a very counterproductive thing to do, you know? It's like basically saying, this guy bullies people, so let's call him a bunch of names and try to offend him. That just doesn't add up. He then called him a wannabe comedian.
I'm about to confront like one of my biggest haters, 28-year-old wannabe comedian Cody Co.
Immediately trying to discredit Cody to anyone who doesn't know who he is and hadn't seen any of his videos. And again, in a weak attempt to insult Cody in actually a very similar way that Logan tried to discredit Chris D'Elia just over a year ago now. And it's going down about as well as Logan's did. Jesus Christ, this fucking tweet aged well, didn't it, Logan? Getting back on track a little bit. Jake again tries to insult and discredit Cody for being a back-end tech developer for Full Screen Entertainment, which I believe is a YouTube partnership company.
Where I saw this Cody Co guy for the first time when he was working at Full Screen, which is like a YouTube community network, as like a little back-end tech developer.
Who hired Cody Co on after he got a computer science degree. Something I doubt Jake even knows Cody has, and if he does, Jake is just trying to take the piss out of Cody for being smarter than him. Which, if you believe what people have said about Jake in school, checks out.
And now he just shits on people to become famous. That's it.
Yeah, that's not what commentary channels do. Reaction commentary in particular is meant to do two key things. One is to explain the flaws of something and give it a fair criticism. The second is to make said criticism entertaining and funny to entice an audience in. Saying Cody is shitting on people to gain a following is a very childish and uneducated viewpoint for it. Like, that's just not how it is. To say he's shitting on people, he's not, he's criticizing. Cody got an audience through criticism and comedy, not through shitting on people, you know? He's not Leafy taking the piss out of people's appearances. That's not what he's doing. Commentaries moved away from that, and it did a fucking while ago.
I'm not YouTube's hero.
Okay, this part I agree with. Jake ain't YouTube's hero. He's YouTube's sweaty mid-constipation arsehole. Seriously though, him denying that he's YouTube's hero is a great way to make Jake's preteen audience think he actually is a hero. Since most protagonists in media aimed at preteens often don't think of themselves as a hero for a major part of their story. Usually coming to that realization much later on, it makes Jake a lot more relatable to them and help push a narrative that he is a hero without actually branding himself as such.
It's the worst thing in the world. People hiding behind their computers, talking shit about other people. It's consumed our generation, it's consumed our society, and I think it's largely in part to do with these negative trolls online.
This is the whole point of the video. Jake is trying to make it so he can't be criticized for the shit he pulls, which honestly tells me there's some shit coming up that he knows he's going to get criticized for. YouTube is at a point where we need to hold everyone to the same standards, meaning we criticize everyone for everything they do wrong, but then also credit people where, credit where credit's due, and criticism where criticism is due. Jake gets criticized a lot more than a lot of other people, as does Logan, but that's because they're stupid idiots. they keep making mistakes, and if they stop making those mistakes and stop surrounding themselves directly with yes men, I think the Pauls would be in a much better situation. Jake seems like a decent dude when he's not in that bubble, in that like Team 10 Jake Paul bubble, when he's not surrounded by all the yes men and people who suck his dick. And this is where Jake tries, emphasis on tries, to show legitimate evidence as to why Cody is a big bad man who shouldn't be trusted.
Logan's, I watched that one. He's dressed up as a minion. I don't know who the made that call. Who signed off on that? Who was like, yeah, dude, for your first single ever for the video, you should definitely dress up as the thing that everybody in America hates most.
I can't imagine like being a human and having this much hatred inside.
But it boils down to basically, in Jake's mind, if you don't like minions, you're a cyberbully. Live with that one, kids. If you don't like minions, you're a big bad cyberbully.
You're cyberbullies kids, bro.
Kids?
You're cyberbullies kids, bro. I don't like that.
Which kids?
I don't like cyberbullies, and you're a cyberbully.
So, this is the part of the video where Jake physically confronts Cody. Now, Cody at this point was appearing on Jeff's Barbershop, which is a show ran by Jeff Wittick, one of David Dobrik's friends, the one who gives him his shit back to him, where Jeff interviews people while they're getting a haircut. What makes this even weirder is that, remember how Jake described him earlier in the video? As a
haters, 28-year-old wannabe comedian Cody Ko.
Jake said the polar opposite to Cody's face.
I watch his videos and they're good. They're funny.
Yeah, you're hilarious, bro. Like you're hilarious. That's not what anyone.
What a fucking pussy. So that's basically where the video ends. There's like this ending bit where the cameraman sucks Jake's dick and basically says that Cody wasn't trying to fix the situation and was very stubborn, even though Jake wasn't giving him any room to fix anything at all. Cody even asked, like, who have I been cyberbullying? And Jake couldn't give an answer, which says a lot.
Dude, you don't get cyberbullies kids, bro.
Kids?
You're cyberbullies kids, bro. I don't like that.
But yeah, after I finished the video, I decided to go over to Twitter to see what Jake had said about the situation since. And he's changed his Twitter name to End Cyberbullying 2019. For fuck's sake. But there's also this tweet, which, for those of you who can't read, says this. This generation we live in is disquesting. From the beauty community drama this week to people taking a serious message about cyberbullying and turning it into a joke because Jake Paul said it. Where's the good? Where's the fun? Where's the love? Too many negative souls. Keep in mind this tweet comes 2 days after Jake took the piss out of KSI for having small tour venues. Yeah, because he's touring in a smaller venue, he took the piss out of that. That don't add up. But it's also ironic because Jake had to pay people to show up to his own tour, so I don't know what shit he's chatting. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this here. This wasn't meant to be my return video, so hello, I'm back. I was editing something else, but then I saw the Cody Ko stuff, and I wanted to talk about this more. Because frankly, I care more about this situation. But yeah, I'm back. Should have the video that was meant to come out last week. This week, even. The video that was meant to be in the video that was meant to be this video, but isn't, should either come out next week or not at all. I do have a couple stuff I'm working on. But I look forward to making more videos and making more funny memes and laughs and shit. Park out. Fucking follow my Twitter, my meme Instagram, which is the one I have linked on my channel. What else? Yeah. Do that. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. That shit. Press the subscribe button. It made my day. And yeah. Park out.